Hello? Good morning. How's it going? Hopefully you all are doing well on this fine Saturday morning. Me? I'm doing okay. I haven't had my coffee this morning for reasons that will become very apparent very quick. Failed to get any summer servants. I'm so sorry. Alright, this is not a thing I want to dilly-dally on. I kind of just want to get into it, so... Hi. Turn that off. Forgot to turn a couple of things off. For the sake of this video, the chat box will not be on screen. Welcome everybody. It's 2 a.m. here. I am sorry. Today, I'm gonna make what really should not be my first bit of like Japan exclusive content, but it is. Today we're going to be trying every single can of... Today we're going to be trying every single can of coffee that I could find in the local Japanese convenience stores and supermarket. Now, I should preface this with, I don't live in Tokyo. Tokyo absolutely has a better selection of this stuff than where I live in Hokkaido. And I don't exactly live in a metropolitan. I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So, I don't have like 100 cans of coffee. I have about, give or take, 20 or so. Which still is a lot of coffee. That's a lot of coffee. So, bro, you can die if you drink... I'm not like gonna slam each can.
Drink coffee for me, so I that can stay awake.
You got it, Tammy. Yeah, I'm in the way north. Yeah, so... What is going to happen is I'm going to take a sip of each of these. I'm not going to slam them all because, yes, you can die of caffeine overdose. If you want my experience with coffee, if any of you know what Death Wish coffee is, Death Wish coffee is very, very potent. Very strong.
Pain and suffering await you.
Definitely one of the lists of all time.
Definitely one of the lists of all time. Think of the resub for 2 months, Renmain. Renmain, is it Legion or... Yeah, it's Legion. Renmain Legion, thank you so much. A Mexican restaurant would do great in Japan. In fact, there's a taco truck at a Shrine Festival I went to, and it was packed. It was great. Yeah, I used to drink 3 cups of Keurig Death Wish coffee every day for work. And that shit lets you, like, see the fabric of the universe with how much caffeine is in it. Now, I am going to be doing something I really shouldn't with this list as well. By the way, this is going on YouTube. I have right here, which you can't see, but I'm also recording this on a different camera. I have right here a cup that I'll be pouring a little bit of each of these coffees into, and at the end of the list, I will try the Omni Cup of coffee. And we'll just be seeing how it goes. You know, maybe it'll be good. It'll probably be the most horrific thing I've ever tasted. It's always possible, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, that's where we're at. we're going to be going through this list and trying each of these types of coffee and ranking them so that way you know if you come to Japan and you ever want an instant coffee out of a can, you can get it. You know which one to go for. Alright, let's get started. That'll be the intro for the video. Who made my avatar? I made my original avatar and a guy named Yom.
Pain and suffering await you.
Naturally, Brave Faith, thank you for the resub.
1 year of Kilj and I get a coffee dear list.
Yep, welcome. Thank you for being here for a whole year. That's crazy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I made my original design. I made my original model. My artist is linked in all of my YouTube videos, and I believe they're also linked in my my information on Twitch. Yom is the name. Good artist. Good guy. And yes, Jenga, it is the real Klidge. When is your debut occurring? It's happening today, I know that much, but when is it happening? Does Japan have energy drinks? It does. I'm not going to do an energy drink tier list because I will actually die. Alright, so. About an hour and 30? Gotcha. Alright. So this is the first cup that we're going to deal with. By the way, I tried to put this on Tier List Maker, and Tier List Maker said my files are too powerful, so that's not going to work. This will be the first one we're working with. Wanda Morning Shot. Which I have to dig through and find it. Here we go. The Wanda Morning Shot. Suto no mute. Kireto, I can't read that kanji. Kolhi. Alright. Looks like it does look like Folgers. I'm getting a nice little pop in that.
Hello, Cammy here. I am being held against my will by some goat man. Send help at 123 Help Avenue.
They're not gonna find you, Tammy. You gotta let them know that you came here of your own volition. Alright, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this into my cup. That was a lot of bit of this. Okay, now for the taste test. It smells okay. It smells like instant coffee. Huh. Okay. If you've ever had like a cup of coffee that you were drinking in the winter and you just kind of like left it there, you put in lots of milk, you put in lots of sugar, just kind of left it there for like a while and it got really cold, and then you came back and you drank it. It's exactly like that. It tastes like 5-hour-old cold coffee with sugar and milk in it. That's just kind of like sat there. Which is not, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. But I think Wanda, yes, it's exactly the oh shit I forgot coffee. Yeah. I think it's fine. That's a solid middle of the road, like eh. Yeah, Asahi makes beer. Asahi is just like it's just like a, well, what's it called? It's just a like a food product company. Like Asahi makes food too. Think of it like a Kellogg's almost, or like whoever owns like all of the Pepsi shit. We'll put that down there. That's a C tier. I will not be finishing that one. All right, what's next? This is gonna be a big file. Boss Coffee, the grade beans. Boss grade beans. Do you guys have boss grade beans in America? I don't think they do. I can't. Okay, well, I don't need to read the kanji. It says Yushin no Bito. I don't know what the fuck that means. This looks like an event currency in some random fake, but it does. It really does. And there's also a indescript amount of shit at the top of the cup that's not on these other cups. I'm gonna put that in the camera so y'all can kind of see that. It's like it was left in a goddamn. It's like it was left in a cooler for an hour. Alright, let's see. Pour that into my cup, my king's cup. Alright, let's test it. That's interesting. Oh my god, there's an Uma Musume girl at the back. I didn't even notice that. What the fuck? It's the Uma Musume grade beans coffee. I prefer my coffee hot, generally. All of these are cold, by the way. I prefer it hot. It was very... I don't know how I didn't notice the anime girl in the back of this cup. This one's made by Suntory, I guess. It's better than the Wanda because it actually like has... It doesn't taste old. But it just... There is something about it. It's not A tier. There's something about it. It's just off. What is that? It's almost like there's a lack of flavor in it. There's almost like a complete lack of flavor in it. It just tastes like that's what it is. You can't even taste the coffee. You just taste the sugar. You just kind of taste the sugar and the milk. With like a coffee aftertaste. You know what? Maybe that is a C. I swear to God, I'm tasting corn. There's like corn in there. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that one's skeeving me out. Alright. Water, please? What? Did hydration... Son of a bitch, I'm doing something! God damn it. Happy? Alright. Next. Oh, this one's actually not a can. This is a bottle.
Coffee is throat assassin.
What? Coffee is throat assassin. Alright, well, this is... I figured I'd buy one of these as well. Technically, I have two of these. Bitter chocolate latte. You'll see these in vending machines all around Japan. Like, all around Japan. They're pretty tiny. They're, like, about the size of your hand. Like...
I exist to cause confusion for you.
You do, Tammy. You really do. Yeah, you'll see these everywhere in Japan. I've had this before. It's okay. Bitter is definitely the word I would use because it doesn't really taste like... It doesn't taste like chocolate. It doesn't taste like a latte. It tastes like something in between. So, hold on. Let's put some in this cup, which I probably should be doing this on camera, showing people that I'm actually, like, pouring this garbage into the camera, or into the cup. Alright, let's test it. Yep, that tastes how I remember it. So imagine, if you will, that you put hot cocoa mix, like Swiss, like not even good hot cocoa mix, like Swiss Miss hot cocoa mix, into a thing of milk, because hot cocoa is meant to be made with milk, not water. You stir that up, and then you like go like do the dishes, and then forget that it was there, come back, and then drink it.
Klitsch, I exist to watch you sleep, tend to your needs and cook your meals. You will not forget me and I will make sure of it. I'm here, Natoshi.
Well, that was certainly something. I actually like this. It's not bad. It's not particularly sweet, but it's definitely not coffee. This is a dessert drink. It's okay. It's fine. I'll probably finish that later. It's totally serviceable. It's pretty tasty. George's bitter chocolate latte. It's okay. I'll actually put that one in B tier. Why is it La Creatura and not Ushi anyway? Because I don't have it. I didn't make an Ushi pop emote. I made a Tomacat one. Oh well. Next, we have another Boss Coffee. There are a lot of Boss Coffee, a lot of Boss and a lot of Georgia up this way. All right, this is the Boss is the boss of them all. Rich taste and aroma, golden can. Boss Coffee number 2. I've not had this one. I don't know what this tastes like. Rich taste and aroma. I guarantee you it tastes like sugar and milk. Let's try it. Put some of this into my... I love that people call it a King's Cup, as if it isn't like the most cursed thing that I will ever drink. Let's try it. What the fuck? That's weird. That's weird. That one's weird. What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck? Okay, so it's immediately not very sweet, which is good. I do not put sugar in my coffee. I usually put a little bit of milk into it. I don't really put sugar into it. It's what the fuck is that? It's not bad. It's certainly not bad. But I can't stand the bitter, so I put... I prefer the bitter. I prefer the bitter. It's just... It's weird. What is that? Felt like for them to go more bitter tasting brew, it needed to have a better brewed flavor. Yeah. It's like... It's trying very hard. It's trying incredibly hard to be like a really good cup of coffee. But they don't use... It doesn't taste like they use like the quality like beans for it. Like if this had better beans, it would be better. It's weird. It's fucking weird, man. Put that here. Oh, by the way, as opposed to the usual Klidge tier list order, everything on the same tier, consider it the same. I'm not, like, arranging these. I see you, Jordan. I'm also doing this for a YouTube video, man. So like, I'm sorry if I'm not like directly engaging with chat while doing the reviews, because I am gonna edit this and put this on YouTube. Yeah, no, we're gonna be doing that. What was it, Blarmy? Barmy? Where's the Folgers? That was this one. This one was pretty much Folgers. This one tastes identical to Folgers. Like if you leave a cup of Folgers out cold for like an hour. Hey, how's it going? Next we have black. UCC Black. Whole bean. Wholly brewed. Wholly spelled incorrectly, I'm pretty sure. Does it... Wait. Does Wholly have 2 L's, or am I being mean? I don't remember. I genuinely do not remember. No, it is 2 L's. I'm dumb. So, well, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing, is there is a coffee, I'm pretty sure it's done by Georgia, that the branding is just called The Black. The coffee is just called The Black. Which is good marketing. Alright. So, I drink black coffee usually. That's usually what my go-to is for coffee. Thing is, though, black coffee in a can like this always tastes like garbage. Legitimately always is garbage. So, put some of this in the King's Cup. Ooh, that's definitely black. There we go. Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Nope. No. Just remembering, I think it was Georgia coffee. Georgia coffee is pretty good. Usually. I do like black coffee. I drink my coffee black normally. My issue is black coffee out of the can. They fucking burnt it. This tastes like if you were to, like, how do I say this? If you were to take like the coffee grounds, if you were to take the coffee grounds out of like a what's it called? My brain's not working. And like the coffee filter, and you were to wring it out and then freeze it, that's what it tastes like. Shit is not good. It's like they fucked up this batch, and then they wringed out every last bit of bean juice that they could get. That's a pass. That's a hard pass. Also, UCC, I've never even heard of this company outside of this. Who makes this? Who manufactures this? Doesn't say. UCC is their own thing. No added flavoring, unsweetened. Maybe they should have. It tastes like burnt instant coffee. Actually, there is a coffee that we're going to get to here soon that I had a subsidiary of, and it was awful. Okay. Next is... Which one is this? Oh, fire. You'll see these in vending machines all over Japan too. I don't think I've ever had a fire coffee. Put that right there. There we go. Maybe I don't know. It's been a while. You'll see these in vending machines everywhere. This is like a get up and go, like take your shot, as opposed to like put a fire in your stomach. Get you ready for the day. There was a cold black coffee one I've had in Japan that was great, but it took a bit to get used to. Yeah, there's a couple that are okay. I think it is Georgia. The one I was talking about that's just called The Black. That one is actually pretty decent. It is a very acquired taste because it's it's a very dark roast. All right. So here we go. Fire. You'll see these everywhere. The can is actually like, you can kind of see it on there. It's like kind of ribbed. Hi, Dacia. It's an awesome trip down memory lane. Wish I remembered the brands I've had. It's good. I love coffee. So here we go. All right, well, let me add this to the King's Cup. My worst idea I've ever had. The more I add to it, the more it just looks like mud. All right. Looks fire as fuck. Let's taste it. It's okay. It's a B tier. It's a B tier. It's not bad. The initial taste is really good. It's not too sweet. There's sugar in it. It's got some cream to it. You can definitely taste some of the coffee, but not as much as you would like to, until you get to the aftertaste, in which it's all coffee, and you're like, oh, okay, so that's where that was. It's actually not bad. That one's okay. I would get that one again. Fire coffee. I'll put that in B tier. It has the same thing going on that this one did. The gold, the Boss Coffee Gold, where it's just like it's missing something that makes it great. It has the makings of being something great, but it's missing something to make it great. And I don't know what it is. Also, I've had 3 sips of 3 different coffees now, and my body is starting to react, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm starting to feel the buzz of the caffeine. Cause can we bully you yet, like you mentioned? What? Yeah, Jake. Here's what you do. Go to the Channel Point rewards. There's a Channel Point reward called Talking Tammy. And then do that. Alright. So how do you pronounce this? Because this is French and I don't speak French. I've always called it coffee au latte. But I've heard that it's something different, that's not right. It means coffee with milk.
Don't think about shitting.
Don't tell me what to do.
Cleach is gonna have explosive
Pain and
coffee diarrhea.
suffering await you.
Hello, I'm Emu Otori. Emu is meaning smile.
Francie, thank you for the resub for 16 months. Sorry. Hello, Emu Otori. Thank you. It just means coffee with milk. Yeah, Japan loves these. It's so fascinating to me that Japan loves milk and milk-based products when so many people...
Cleach shits himself on stream. I can smell it already.
When so many people in Japan are lactose intolerant. But they love this shit. Japanese milk in general is kind of mid, but I live in Hokkaido.
Pain and suffering await you.
Audible, thank you for the resub for 38 months.
Check your DMs.
I'm streaming right now. Okay. I'm gonna regret doing this. I'm gonna join Just Stream and temporarily say what you need to say.
Cleage going to start crowning in 5 minutes.
What did you just say to me? Oh shit.
Okay, I'm watching your stream on my big TV with my roommate.
Yeah.
And first of all, hi chat, it's been a fucking while. Second of all, I love my friend Klidge. Third of all, fucking cuck.
What? What did I do to deserve that? I did. Well. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna have to restart that whole bit for the video. Yeah, Japan has a lot of people who are allergic to milk. I don't understand what the obsession with coffee a la and milk-based products are. I live in Hokkaido, which is like the milk place in Japan. You get the good shit. White boy can use chopsticks now?
There, Cleage. Pet's head don't worry, you can do worse. White people happy.
White people happy. Thank you, Roka. Alright. Let's try this damn thing. Put some in the King's Cup. That was a lot in the King's Cup. I mean, how bad can it be? It's milk and coffee. It can't be that bad, right?
People riot.
I actually really like that. Oh. That one's actually pretty good. That one's actually pretty good. It's not coffee, so I can't put it into the S tier. That's entirely sugar and milk.
Cleage loves boss's milk confirmed.
I love the boss's milk. Yeah, this is... it tastes like a dessert. This is not, like, if you want to get caffeine, don't drink this. This will not give you caffeine. This is essentially a sweet. I know it says coffee, but it I understand that it says coffee, but it does not taste like coffee. Like, not at all. It tastes like sugar, milk, with like a hint of coffee. It's still pretty good. I have a sweet tooth, which is definitely going to influence this. The sweetness is not like insanely overpowering, which is good because you'll get that with some of these where they're overcompensating the fact that their coffee is shit, and so they'll like just put a bunch of sugar into it. Yeah, that one's okay. That one's good. I like that. I would get that again if I ever needed like a sugary pick-me-up.
Pain and suffering await you.
Ratman, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much for that. If you got a gifted sub, please be sure to say thank you. When will I be revealing my kilk? My clilk? Wouldn't you like to know, Fed Boy? Alright, next. Which one is this? And yeah, you can see the green screen on my glasses. Georgia European. This is another one that you will see a ton of in I gifted a sub and my stream crashed. Get scammed. I'm sorry. That sucks, dude. I do appreciate the gift of subs, very kind.
Cleage is going to be frothing at the gash.
Don't say that, Tammy. Yeah, so this one you'll see in vending machines everywhere. Georgia European. I don't think I've ever had it. If it's being sold everywhere, it's got to be good, right? 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 You can make her say almost anything. Chat rules still apply, Deja. In other words, you can't get away with making Tamamo say slurs. And if you do, I will ban you. Alright. Smells okay. Does it? No, it doesn't. Something's off about that smell. Hold on. Alright. Here we go.
Cammy is a Kamgator enthusiast. Ah, my favorite Japanese coffee brand, former Soviet Union country Georgia.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like anything. That's weird. That one's weird. It tastes like nothing. Peak European coffee. I hope not. Europe's usually pretty good with their coffee, is the thing. Here's the thing. It tastes like every ingredient in it, but none of them work towards their, like, goal. If that makes sense. Like, you can taste the fact that there's coffee, you can taste the fact that there's milk, and you can taste the fact that there's sugar, but there's no, like, blending of those flavors. It's just weird. Why does Japan like Georgia so much? It's because... okay, I don't know if this is true. If I had to take a shot in the dark, it's because these coffee beans are probably grown in the country of Georgia, and so they named the company after it in homage. Like, there's a Japanese chocolate brand called Ghana, where the cocoa beans are grown, and they named that brand Ghana after those beans. This one.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Sec. 75 Intro to Barry INT. Benson House, Day Angle on, sneakers on the ground. Camera pans up to reveal Barry Benson's bedroom angle on. Barry's hand flipping through different sweaters in his closet. Barry yellow black, yellow black, yellow BL.
Thank you, Deja. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, that one's going in D tier. That one is because the TTS voice is Chinese, so she'll say numbers in Chinese. Yeah, that one... something about that I don't like. Something about that coffee I don't like. It feels like it's like faking being coffee. Wait, is this the one I think it is? Oh, no, okay, it's a different one. Boss Rainbow Mountain Blend. Boss number 3. So I'm gonna just spoil this for you guys. This is my favorite. This is my favorite canned coffee. If I ever am like in a pinch and I need to get a thing of coffee, like from the convenience store, that's just like I need like a pick me up. It's this one. It's always this one. I love this one. It's sweet. It's tasty. Put it in the King's Cup. Smells good. Yeah, it's good. It's the one. It has the
My horny eyes could never work at a zoo.
okay. Yeah. It's the perfect blend of sweetness and like cream and coffee. It balances it all perfectly. It's the best thing that Boss Coffee makes. This is my S tier. I love this one. And it's cheap too. I believe Admin Mock asked me, how much did this all cost you? And it was less than like $15. All of this coffee, less than $15. Shit is cheap here. I mean, these you guys can't see it on stream, but for the video, like, these cans are tiny. Then again, my hands are also just enormous. So, yeah. It's good. It's a good, like, get up and go coffee. It's perfectly serviceable for what it is. Yeah, 20 cans of coffee in Japan is cheaper than one customized Starbucks order. Alright, next. This one I'm concerned about. Oh god, my camera died, which means I'm switching from my one camera to my phone's. Set this up real quick. There we go. Yeah, this one I am concerned about. Because it's like... Maybe it's just because it has an English name. And I don't trust that. That's immediately a red flag for a lot of, like, Japanese coffee stuff. Is if it's gonna be, like... if the company itself has an English name. Bevy Time. Bevy Time. What the fuck is a Bevy Time? Sorry, I gotta, like, arrange how I want my camera to be. Put that... Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Alright. Yeah, this one was, I want to say, like, 10 yen. This one is either 10 yen or 35 yen, something like that. Now, that in American dollars, this can of coffee costs essentially, like, a nickel. Which is immediately concerning about the how this is going to be. Yeah, about 7 cents. That's scary cheap. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's...
Bevy Time.
Damn, she actually said it right. That's a concerning smell. Okay. Oh, the color is bad. The color is bad. Yep. I would not take this for free.
My cooter bone popped.
Good for you, Tammy. This tastes the way Okay. So you know how we said that the Wanda one tastes like if you left like cold coffee out for 5 hours and then drank it? It's palatable, but you're just like, eh. This one tastes like if you had like water that was like next to coffee that you then sneezed into and put like Splenda sweetener in. Nothing about this coffee is like real. Everything about this coffee is fake. It doesn't taste like coffee. It doesn't taste like there's any milk, and it certainly, sure as shit, does not taste like there's actual sugar in it. Klidge doesn't like Bevy time. I like Bevy time, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, that's a concerning thing. But it was also super cheap. I wouldn't buy it even for the price. That one is going right in the no tier. Next. Isn't Wanda owned by Folgers? Maybe. Oh god.
Now this one is for my whole diet because you have nothing to lose but your chains and your clothes, so let's share the means of reproduction and let me hammer your sickle with talents and this to 10 other kami-kamis who need to be free turn at getting back and ditch straight into the gulag for you get 10 back and your marks as little combs lot get 15 back and the land will revolutionize you.
I'm gonna say it. Thanks, Tammy. Oh, and in case you were wondering, yeah, we're not done with that cheap-ass coffee. We have one more same company. It's still Bevy time. Bevy time black coffee. Black beef. I can already tell you. Actually, it might be better. Because now they're actually kind of forced to use coffee for this. And if they don't, then they're fucked. Alright, let's splash this into the King's Cup. Oh, that's way more than I wanted to do. Oh, fuck. Okay, well. Oh god. Oh fuck. No. No. Oh fuck, dude. Ugh. I shit you not. That shit smelled and tasted. That shit tasted the way that an outhouse at a fairground smells. Bevy, what are you doing, man? It, like, I caught a whiff of it right before. I didn't smell it before. I caught a whiff of it right when I took, like, the first sip. And it smelled exactly like shit. It actually smelled like shit. That is horrid. That is absolutely horrible. No, that one's going over here. Like this one's fake as fuck. This one's something else.
This Disney DVD
No,
is
not the
enhanced
Disney
with
fan, no!
Fast Play. Your movie and the selection of bonus features will begin automatically. To bypass Fast Play, select the main menu button at any time. Fast Play will begin in a moment.
Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, that is... if there is something worse than this, I will actually vomit. That's horrible. That's horrible. Holy shit, that one's bad. And there is one I'm gonna save for last, because it's a special one. Okay, next, get me something. I need to wash my mouth out. Turn him, yeah. This is another one that you'll see everywhere in Japan. Emerald Mountain, Georgia coffee. You'll see this in vending machines all over the place. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I remember right, this one's pretty good. Oh. You guys can't see it, but I have fucking the jittas. Alright. Emerald Mountain Blend by Georgia. Hey, how's it going? This is going to be good. I like this one. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. That one had a nice crisp open. Some of these have been like garbage. That one was a good one. Prove I'm actually pouring all this shit into the King's Cup.
Yellow black, yellow black, ooh, black and yellow. Angelang, Barry wearing the sweater he picked, looking in the mirror. Barry, counted, yeah, let's shake it up a little. He picks the black and yellow one. He then goes to the sink, takes the top of a container of honey, and puts some honey into his hair. He squirts some in his mouth and gargles. Then he takes the lid off the bottle and draws some on like deodorant. Cut to INT. Benson House Kitchen, continues Barry's mother, Janet Benson.
The mom's name in that movie is Janet? What the fuck? Alright, Emerald Mountain Blend. How many grams of caffeine do I think I have in me right now? Probably too many. That one's good. That one I think is an A tier. It's sweet. It's nice. It tastes like an actual can of coffee. You can taste the coffee, you can taste the milk, you can taste the sugar, and they actually blend together really, really nicely. The sweetness is not overpowering. The milk doesn't like dilute the taste of the coffee. It's perfect. That might actually be an S tier. Yeah, I'm putting that one up here. That one's good. And this one, everywhere in Japan. Absolutely everywhere in Japan. Absolutely worth it. Go and get it. So far what I've learned is that the more color the can has, the better the coffee is. No? If that's the case, then how does this beige ass shit up all the way up here? This has 3 colors on it. Anyway, that one's good. Emerald Mountain Blend. You'll find that everywhere.
If my girl and my Beyblades are both drowning, and I could only save one, you can catch me letting it rip at my girl's funeral cause it's Beyblade or catch a fade.
Thanks, Tammy. Tamamo really would say that, by the way. Alright, next. Oh, it's another one of the bottled ones. More Georgia. The Shot and Break. The Detroit Special. Alright. They named a coffee after my Red Dead experience. Yeah, right. I've not had this one. This one is, it's espresso. And I've not had it before. Japan has a lot of these drinks that are just like a quick, you could just essentially shot it and then you're done, and it's supposed to give you the energy that you need. One of the funniest things that they do in Japan is that they scale their caloric intake and how much energy you get based on how much the average rice ball will give to you. I'm not even kidding. That's a real metric that they use in Japan. Is it has as much energy as a rice ball, or it has as much energy as 3 rice balls. That's an actual index that they use. So let's give it a shot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My dyslexia just kicked in. I read that as shit and break for like a brief moment. Oh, it does not smell good. It smells like the plastic. All right. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. It doesn't taste like espresso. It just tastes like old coffee. That one tastes like disappointment. This one tastes like what it feels like. Oh, let me just adjust myself. That one tastes like what it must feel like to work overtime, like at a Japanese company. That one tastes like overtime. It's not the worst thing. It's about 10 o'clock now, yeah. It's just, That's a C tier. Like, I understand. If you chug it and just need the energy, fine. But what will you do with all this energy after stream? I'll probably go take a violent shit and then play a bunch of video games for Jordan, and also go check out Jenga VT's new model debut. Go check him out because you should do that. I'm actually very excited to see what he has. He'll be streaming that in about 30 minutes, give or take. All right, we got 5 more. We got 5 more of these to go through. I still can't believe that this one. It's unbelievable how much this tastes like actual fecal matter. That shit was nasty, nasty. Oh, okay. We actually we have another good one coming up. This one I remember liking. I've had this before. Why do you know? Mind your own damn business.
Shouldn't have made her eat the doo-doo.
You shouldn't have. That was a bad idea. Alright. Georgia Premium Santos. Now, Japan also loves to do this, where they just add the word premium to things. I don't understand why. They just do it. Things are just premium for some reason. I don't understand the reasoning. It just is what it is. So, America does do the same thing, but I feel like they don't do it as much. Like, Japan just slaps it on random shit. It's a premium can. Alright, let's... But you know what, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I've had this before and it's pretty good. Another good... Another good crisp crack. All right. Smells good. Oh, I should need to add this into the cup. God, this cup looks more and more like actual diarrhea water. Wait, if coffee beans need a tropical climate to grow, then how are they growing it in Georgia? I don't know. I don't know. That one's good. That's a solid A, I would say. It tastes very similar to this one, to the Emerald Mountain Blend, except the Emerald Mountain Blend has a better blend of flavors. This one, on the other hand, it tastes more like sweet milk with coffee in it than this does. It's good. It's fine. It's serviceable. It get the job done. That one's okay. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it's okay. All right. Next. A Hokkaido exclusive, I think. Either that or he just uses Hokkaido milk, which is a good thing. Grandia. Jake, why did you just say Pornhub? Why did you just say Pornhub? Answer me. Hokkaido Grandia. Reed? Shut your bitch ass up. Jake, your most recent things that you've said are South America is its own jungle, ever seen the Everglades, I'm talking everything, Spotify Premium, Pornhub. I'm not making a joke at your expense right now. Anyway, it's another coffee aula. And it supposedly uses Hokkaido milk, which should be a good thing. So, let's give it a shot. How crisp is this open? Weak shit. Alright, let's try it. Let me put it in the cup first. Yep. That tastes like milk. It tastes only like milk and sugar. I taste no coffee. It tastes exclusively like milk. The reason why it's so weak is that since you don't disturb people on the train? No. It's weak because it's not trying hard enough. See, I'll put that one here. It's an okay dessert drink, but I hesitate to call it coffee. But going off of taste alone, it's up here. Like, it's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Glad I could drop in and catch a stream. Hey, welcome. I'm gonna forget that all these cans are on the floor next to me, and then I'm gonna like stand up to like go get something to eat and kick them all over and ruin my life. Oh God. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't feel the buzz. I'm absolutely feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Getting the jitters and the shakes. Okay. Another Grandia. Klidge spills 200 ounces of coffee and dies. Mocha. I should specify, I've never had any of the Grandia stuff. Never. Never tried it. Probably okay. I mean, that coffee a lot was okay, but it didn't taste like coffee. So I'm kind of curious to see, like, how good it is. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the thing that says Seikoma down here, Psychomart, whatever you want to call it, that is the Hokkaido exclusive convenience store chain. And what they do, so in Japan, there's 3 big convenience store chains, and that's your 7-Elevens, your Lawson's, and your Family Marts. Now, in Hokkaido, because Hokkaido is significantly more rural than a lot of other places in Japan, and nobody comes up here, so there's like a vacuum for places to like open up businesses. Psychomart goes to every single like small town of like 1,000 people or so, and puts in like at least one of their stores that they have access to convenience store stuff, and it's kind of nice. I will say, Psychomart is, for the most part, not as good as the other 3. But they have this thing called Hot Chef, and what Hot Chef does is that they just have fully prepared hot bentos that you can just take. Which other places like 7-Eleven and stuff, like you can get like hot food, but they have like the full-on heated up bentos, like cooked in store. It's a good deal. And they also have a couple of different like exclusive brands like Grandia. So what you're gonna get from this list as opposed to other people's list is you get the Hokkaido exclusive shit. There's daily in Osaka. I've never been to Osaka, so I wouldn't know. But that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of places have their own like exclusive area or prefectural one. The thing with Hokkaido though is Hokkaido's so big. It's the biggest prefecture, and nobody is here. Like, everybody congregates around Sapporo and Asahikawa and Chitose and nowhere else. There's nowhere else in Hokkaido. And now, let's give this mocha a shot. I just felt my heartbeat increase. It's fucking cold. I love it. It's great. All right. Put this in the cup. And here we go. What the fuck? That's bizarre. That one's bizarre. That one doesn't taste like coffee. That one tastes like fruit. It tastes like fruit. How do I say this? I couldn't tell you what fruit it tastes like, but it just tastes like fruit. I don't know how to explain it. It tastes nothing like coffee. It tastes nothing like coffee. It does not taste like a mocha. It tastes like fruit. Tastes like aged gunch. No. Yeah, that one. That's the weirdest one. That's the weirdest one because it does not taste like coffee. There's no coffee taste in it at all. It just tastes like weird fruit. Well, it doesn't taste like chocolate though. Like I know cocoa is a fruit, but no, it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like whatever like the government wants you to think fruit tastes like. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I don't like it. I don't like the weird not fruit. That's bizarre, dude. That's so weird. I have to try it again. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that flavor? I don't know what that's insane. That's weird. I don't like that. That's freaking me out. That one's scaring me. I don't like that. I have actually. My school grows their own pineapples. They grow out of like a stalk. Alright, so we got one more Grandia. This one's their Columbia blend. In Hokkaido. Yeah, we grow it. I mean, it's grown indoors. It's not grown outside. So another... Grandia is throwing me through a goddamn loop. I don't understand. This one's weirding me the fuck out. But, alright. I love pineapples, too. Look at this. Oh, that one was good. That one was good. What the fuck? The smell. There's something... Let me put some of this into that. What is that smell? This one smells like fruit. No. What? No. 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 What is that smell? I'm scared to drink this one. Okay, here we go. No. No. Nope. 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 It tastes like water. It tastes like water that was left near coffee. Like, okay, you know how like LaCroix? You know how like LaCroix tastes like it was left nearby fruit, and they just like it like has that very very slight flavor of fruit. It tastes like that, but with coffee. And you see, at least LaCroix is carbonated, so there's something there. I actually don't hate carbonated water, but I don't like that. That's not good. That one's really just not good. That one's the most disappointing one. Okay. This last one is one I've not been looking forward to. So, right now, Boss Coffee is doing a collaboration event with a very specific anime in Japan. would any of you like to take a shot in the dark as to what the anime that Boss Coffee is working with? I don't think that you'll ever be able to guess it. Unless I've said it earlier in this video / stream, in which case, fuck me. But, you know. What would Boss Coffee be doing a collaboration event with for an anime? JJK is a good guess, but no. Spy Family. So, here's the thing. I have tried a version of their collaboration. I've tried a version of their this coffee's getting to me, guys. I've tried a version of their coffee before, this collaborative coffee, and I tried the Yor Forger milk coffee. And it tasted like cold instant coffee drowned in sugar. Just drowned in sugar. Absolutely, it was one of the only times in my life I've had a cup of coffee that I was like, I am not going to be able to finish this. I had to dump it. It was horrid. Absolutely vile. Which is such a shame, because I've come to determine, is one of my favorite character designs, like, ever. Now, this one is peanut flavored coffee. So it should be okay, right? Wouldn't it be sugary as okay. Let me make something very clear. That is, if you're not in Japan, you will not understand this. Anime is not for kids exclusively here. Everybody, fucking everybody, watches anime. It is everywhere. Like, people will ask the question, like, how are VTubers successful? Like, why does anybody watch this shit? Or, like, that kind of stuff. You see HoloLive merchandise in the wild everywhere it's in my grocery store. It's in the grocery store. You can't go anywhere in Japan without there being anime advertising. And Spy Family was like, I don't know if it still is, probably isn't, but for a time it was the most popular anime in Japan. I have a coworker who is obsessed with it. Loves it to death. Yeah, but Anya's a child. Children like sugary stuff, so by logic the coffee would be sugary as hell. Coffee is not something that's aimed at children, generally. I've seen grown men walk out of a figure shop with 17 Kirito figures. Well, that's a massive L because they are getting Sword Art Online merchandise. So I'm sorry for his loss of his money. But anime in Japan it's not just becoming mainstream, it is the mainstream. It's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. My ongoing joke with the Yor Forger coffee was that Yor, I'm pretty sure in the show, is a really bad cook, right? So that was the excuse I had for why that one tasted like absolute garbage. I'm scared to know what they did to this one. My family and friends give their 1-year-old coffee. No, that's very not good for them. That stunts their growth. They're going to be short as hell. Yeah, Maureen, I've heard Maureen's song on the radio multiple times now. It's a good song. She's got a good voice. HoloLive, hit me up. Hit me up with the Horny Pirate. We can do a collab or something. Your mom gave you coffee? Did she put you in a room with rats? All right, let's try the Anya Peanuts coffee. A week tab. All right, put some of this into the cup. Whoa. That's weird. It smells exactly like peanut butter. Like 1-to-1 exactly like peanut butter. That's really fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. All right, let's taste it. It's actually really good. That's actually really good. What the fuck? That one's actually really good. No, okay. Here's what it tastes like. I'll say this right now. This is not coffee. You cannot taste any coffee. What it tastes like is... This tastes like if you put like a Reese's... If you had like a liquid form of a Reese's cup. Yeah, this is absolutely made for children. This one's absolutely made for kids. There's essentially no coffee in it, and it tastes like candy. It's not bad. This one I would say is probably a solid A. Explain? I don't know how to explain it better than saying that it tastes like a liquid Reese's cup. Like I don't know what you want me to say more than that. Imagine the taste of a Reese's cup. Now imagine if you had that taste in liquid form. It's actually not bad. That's very surprising. The sweetness is not overpowering. The milk flavor doesn't dilute anything. It just tastes like it's fine. As someone who well, yeah, you have a bias though. I think the caffeine has started to destroy his brain. I'm fine. You also just don't like... Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that one is actually not bad. Surprisingly, that's the biggest surprise yet, is that one is not bad. I might actually finish this one. So this is for anybody who is from the state of Ohio. If you've ever had a Buckeye, the confectionery sweets known as Buckeyes, it tastes like that. It tastes like a liquid version of that. It's good. That one is surprisingly good. Saw an Almond Joy creamer the other day, as someone who makes this literally every day of my life. It sounds absolutely horrendous and awful for... Yeah. Alright. That one, an upset almost. I'm putting that in the A tier. That one is surprisingly really good. That's what a Buckeye is? A Buckeye... Okay, so what a Buckeye is that it's very similar to a Reese's cup, except the peanut butter is more creamy. It's like almost confectionery sugar and peanut butter rolled into a ball, frozen, and then dipped into chocolate to look like a Buckeye seed. No. Buckeye. So the Buckeye seed comes from the Buckeye tree, and it looks like a deer. It looks like a deer's eye, supposedly. I'm gonna sneeze. That one is... I would unironically get this again. I am surprised that one is as good as it is. Alright. Good job. Good job, boss. That's actually a decent one. I would never get it as, like, a standalone coffee. Because it would be horrid. But... like, that's gonna do nothing for you for caffeine. But if you need, like a sweet dessert drink, that's not bad. That's a not bad one. Alright. Now for the thing I've been dreading doing. So, let me... This is foul. Let me get a picture for everybody. Oops. Now for the thing I don't want to do. You could have stopped it. I would never get it. Wait, what if someone redeems Big Drink? No, that does not count. That is not going to qualify. If you redeem Big Drink right now, I'm going to finish the Anya coffee. Alright. Let me show you what I'm working with. On my Sapporo X not Munich, Munchner, a city in Germany. Yeah, the jungle juice. This is going to be horrible. Roll Common Banner, see Gold Berserker, get very excited and first say it's Beowulf. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Happens to the best of us. Look at this shit. This is every single coffee that we've had up until now poured into this. Yo, is Klidge in Japan? I've been in Japan for over a year. Klidge, clean your keyboard. Leave me alone! Are we eating based off of... This is based off of taste. I've tried... Okay, if you're just showing up, I've already tried all the coffee. And I'm about to try the conglomeration of all of the flavors. Ain't no Cheeto dust. I don't eat no goddamn Cheetos. It's just normal dust. Alright. I am not chugging this. We're going for a taste test. This is... This is everything. This is all of it into one. Let's give it a test. I really don't want to do this. That is surprisingly not the worst thing I've ever tasted. Unironically, this is a C tier. Unironically, this fits into the C tier. Pause that before I get in trouble. Unironically, it goes into the C tier. That's actually not awful. And I think the reasoning is this. All of the ones that are super, super bad get immediately drowned out by the fact that there's so much sugar and, like, better coffee in it. And so it just, like, it congeals into a solid C tier. Now, if I were to drink this whole cup, I would see the fibers of the universe and rend myself from this mortal plane. And I don't want to do that yet. Oh.
Bim bum bum bum.
I can feel, like... I feel something in my chest. Is that a heart? It's not. I don't feel my heart beating. That's not a good sign. Why do I not feel my heart beating? Can I mix all of the bad coffees and try... That actually might be funny. Yeah, just combine all of the no tier... Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna wash this cup out. So when I went to go pour that out, a fly landed on the rim of this cup, caught a whiff of the caffeine, then died in it. That was weird. Alright, let's take a look.
Klidge's heart explodes. Leave.
Alright, so our C tiers are... Our C tiers. Our no tiers are the Bevy Time, which is the worst one. Tastes like absolute garbage. Actually smells like shit. We have UCC Black. Also didn't taste very good. We have the other Bevy Time, which tasted like nothing. And then we have the Grandia one that also tasted... Then we have the Grandia one that also tasted like nothing. Now we're going to mix them all together. Where's the Starbucks at? Starbucks doesn't sell canned coffee. At least not where I'm at. Alright, put a nice helping of that garbage in. Now for the UCC Black. The other Bevy Time. Oh, God, it looks ghastly. It looks like motor oil. It looks like motor oil. Holy shit. I'm getting the pictures, don't worry. It's a process to get pictures for this. Okay. Look at that. It actually looks like motor oil. Ugh. That's high mileage oil, 5W to 30. Yeah, no, that's foul. That looks foul. The lighting on it is doing it a lot more. Oh! Oh! Ugh. I just smelled it. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Why do I do... What the fuck? Why am I doing this? What is wrong with me? I'm just gonna put this... I'm gonna preemptively put this one here. Alright, here we go. Here's the taste test. See, I've never tasted raw sewage before, because I'm not an idiot. However, it's about as close as I can imagine it probably tastes like. Imagine this. So, have you ever you've ever let like a pot sit in your sink with water in it for a while to like get something that was like really, really crusty off of it, but there's like a lot of it, and then like you forget to like empty it out, and then when you finally go to do it, it just has that like pungent smell of soaked rot? It's that. It's that. That one made me gag. That one actually made me gag. That's interesting. I don't like that. I will never do that again. I will never. If you donate $100, I'll chug it. I won't. Don't do that. Okay. Well, folks, there's your tier list. So if you ever come to Japan, my recommendations for canned coffee, if you would like to try it, is this one, the Georgia Emerald Blend, or the Georgia Emerald Mountain Blend. Is pretty good. Tastes pretty good. Pretty tasty. And this one's a bigger can than the Rainbow Boss. Rainbow Boss coffee. Pretty good. It is my go-to for a reason. I came in here with a bias, and I'm going to stand by that bias. It's tasty. And a surprising one, if you're in Japan right now, or if you're going to be in Japan anytime soon, honestly, be on the lookout for the Anya coffee and taste it and let me know what you thought. I thought it was pretty good. I'll say this again, this is not a coffee drink, this is a dessert drink. This is 100% a dessert drink. If you're coming into this, gonna drink this and think, oh, I'm gonna get like the experience of drinking coffee, or Jesus Christ. If I'm gonna go into this and think I'm gonna be having like the experience of drinking coffee, then you're stupid. Actually, it says it's a cafe aula right here. Is what this says. In other words, it's not real coffee. It's milk coffee. I'm having a stroke right now. Yeah, so that one is surprisingly good. If you're here, avoid this like it's the goddamn plague. Again, this cost the American equivalent of 7 cents. And that's because they probably scooped it up with a ladle off of the side of the road and dumped it into a can. And then also, UCC Black was not very good. That one didn't taste good. Don't ever get Bevy. This one tasted like absolutely nothing, so don't get that. But yeah, I think that's I think that'll do our list here. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comment section below. If there are other videos of this ilk that you would like me to do, like say maybe go out and find more coffee or try exclusive Japanese snacks and shit like that and rank them, I can do that too. This I had a good time with, surprisingly. I can feel my heart about to burst out of my chest. I'm very sorry that this is like one of the very few like Japanese themed things I've done after I said I was going to do a bunch more Japanese stuff, but hey, it's something. I am working on the AMA video. I'm working on other stuff as well. Hopefully that will be out soon. For now though, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will catch you all hopefully in the next one. YouTube wants me to tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not going to force you to, but I would appreciate it if you did. For now though, keep your chin up, lads. Peace. And as for the stream, I will catch you all later. I think this is a good place to end it. So I will hopefully catch you all in the next one. On Monday, I want to do challenge quest content for the event and maybe do some farming. Tuesday, I have something I'm doing, so I won't be around for that. And then I'll probably stream Wednesday, Thursday then. And we'll figure it out. More Elden Ring coming too. Alright, I will catch you all later. Oh, I added new art to the end of I added new art to the end of the ending soon screen, so go and wait for that. For now though, guys, keep your chin-ups. Peace out.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.